Gerbina,
and this is our video. Our topic is about helping parents to understand their teenagers and help connect the teens to resources that the parents can trust.
We believe that misunderstanding leads to conflicts, so we want to help you understand the inside of your teens' brains so you can reduce conflicts within your home.
Another major issue your teen might be going through is identity development.
Some families are caught between the American culture and the culture of their heritage. We want to help parents bridge that gap.
Finally, at the end of the video, we will provide you with some useful resources to assist you and your teen.
It takes a village.
Adolescence is a time of intense brain development. This brain development can make it feel like you can't get through to your child. Don't worry, here's why. One major difference between adults and teens is thinking with your head versus thinking with your heart. This is due to the fact that the amygdala, or the emotion center of the brain, develops earlier than the prefrontal cortex, which is what allows adults to make well thought out decisions. We all know that we don't make our best decisions when we are emotional. Imagine that your teen is having to make decisions in that highly emotional state all the time. If we expect our teens to be able to stay calm and be rational, sometimes we are setting ourselves up for disappointment. They may not be able to fulfill that expectation. Reasonable requests, like chores, can become huge fights when dealing with an emotional teen. One suggestion is to make a chore chart. A visual representation of their responsibilities can help the teen remember what they have to accomplish, even with an underdeveloped prefrontal cortex, and this will help to avoid conflict.
In addition to brain development, the teenage years are a time to figure out who we are. Creating a personal identity is a challenging but important task. For some of us, our pastor can serve as a guide or mentor through our spiritual identity journey. But unfortunately, we don't always have a positive influence in our life to lead us through our racial identity development. The process of racial identity development could include these 5 stages. Pre-encounter is when your child is trying to embrace whiteness while pushing away the culture of their racial group. Encounter is a moment when your child is forced to face the reality that their racial group is targeted by racism. Immersion is when your child is trying to explore their racial background through surrounding oneself with symbols of one's own racial identity, with the support of peers from their own racial background. Internalization is accepting who you are and being okay with associating with people from all racial backgrounds, including those with more or less privilege than you. Internalization commitment is when your child is able to challenge their own personal racial identity into a way to become a greater citizen of the world. As you might imagine, this process can be challenging. One way to support your teen is to help them find their positive influence. This could be your pastor, family member, teacher, coach, or other community member.
No parent should have to carry the burden of being a superhero by themselves. We are going to provide you with resources that you can utilize to improve the life of yourself and your teen. Church can be a source of strength. Encourage your teen to participate in church leadership or youth group because they are less likely to run into trouble. Even attending church as a family can strengthen your bond. Many teens benefit from expressing themselves creatively. One local organization is called Writer's Block. At Writer's Block, your teen could transform their conflict into a masterpiece. Previous projects have included spoken word, praise dance, and painting. Some teens aren't as expressive. The library might be the place for them. The Otis Library in Norwich has useful books on everything from racial identity to novels for fun. The library also has special programming specifically designed for teens. The active teen may gravitate towards sports. Local club teams in baseball, basketball, or soccer can be great ways to promote healthy choices, positive influences in terms of friends, productive use of time, and exercise. From the comfort of your home, check out our game videos to get some ideas for family game night. We hope that you found this video useful.
Improving communication between you and your teen won't happen overnight, but we hope that this is the first step.
A loving and supportive parent is already everything a child could want.
Your teen will be so proud that they have a parent who cared enough to go above and beyond, like you did by watching this video.
For more information, check out the links right after this. It might help to answer your prayers about your teen.